So here's your birthday update. Yesterday, February 13th, was the 7-month anniversary of when I went into a coma because of diabetic ketoacidosis, DKA. Well, yesterday, on the 7-month anniversary, I was readmitted to ICU for the same thing, but this time not in a coma. This time we caught it much earlier. So I spent most of my birthday in ICU. Tonight I got moved to just a regular room. Here's what I learned. And yes, my voice is gone. I also have, of all things, a cold. They did a respiratory panel. Turns out I have a cold. So I will probably cough. I may sneeze. I'll be snotty. But there you go. That's how I'm rolling into 52. But here's how things went down. So Saturday, I had an appointment Saturday morning to get my oil changed. Then we went to the UK game. Then I had to chaperone a dance. So it was a 12-hour day. Well, I was tired. So Sunday, I said, I can't go to church. I'm exhausted. I slept most of the day. I was very weak when I tried to go to bed. So I messaged my friends and my family and I said, if you wake up in the middle of the night, please just text me, call me, something to see if I can respond. And if you don't hear back from me, come get me, basically. I woke up, early Monday morning, and my blood sugar was high, so I drank a bunch of water. I drank some G0 because I'm very aware of electrolytes now. And I did not sleep very well, but then I woke up Monday morning and I took my meds and I started getting ready for work. And, I went downstairs and I felt better. It wasn't too bad. So I went to work. It was a long day. It's always long days. I made it through, went home. Everything seemed okay. I was still kind of weak, and I thought it was because of this horrible cold and because I had just burned the candle at both ends on Saturday and because I had slept all day Sunday, so I did not drink. I've been drinking full on a gallon of water a day because my numbers have been high since I had COVID. And so, I'm trying to keep my numbers normal. So chugging water. Tuesday morning, I get up, take my meds, go downstairs, and then I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to throw up. And I threw up. Now, I don't really throw up. So the last time I did, obviously, I ended up in a coma. So very leery of this. So I finished getting ready for work. I went on to work. I got to work. I called and made an appointment at 12:15 to see my practitioner, my GP. And my assistant principal, she was okay. We made sure my classes were covered. And the librarian, bless her, took them. So I went into the nurse's office, and this was maybe 9 o'clock. And I kind of told her what had happened, and my blood sugar was not crazy that morning. And she said, have you checked your ketones? And I said, no. And she said, do you mind if I do? And I said, whatever. And so she checked my ketone level, and she said, you're not going to the doctor, you're going to the hospital. And so my friend Amanda dropped everything and took me to the emergency room. And they told me that I was a weird case because my pH, I was as acidic as I was the first time, but all my other numbers seemed fine. So it was kind of a weird case, and he said, we're going to have to do a little investigating. Well, he said, I think it was the medication you were taking for diabetes. And so he thought it was probably Jardiance. But then they moved me to ICU because they were going to do constant check-ins and all the things. So I'm in ICU, and they've got me on a glucose drip and an insulin drip, and just a bag for fluid. And at this point, I was low on magnesium, phosphorus, and potassium. So I was swallowing horse pills, and they had a drip going and all of that. And then the doctor came in and told me very specifically, you're not taking any more Jardiance. He said, I'm pretty sure that has caused both of these episodes. So Jardiance almost killed me twice. And I told my endocrinologist that I was really concerned because even the commercials talk about Jardiance and DKA, and she said, I think everybody was kind of under the assumption that since I've been thrown up for a few days leading into that probably, I had a stomach bug or something that triggered all this, because when you're diabetic, anytime you get sick, it can really exacerbate your blood sugar issues. Who knew? So but he said that, you're not taking any more. He said, we're going to need to talk about other options. Okay, I am terrified of needles. Terrified. I've had plenty of them. I've got an IV thing going in each arm. I have a lovely bruise here. I don't know if you can see it. Lovely bruise. I have another IV thing over here. I have finger sticks very frequently. But the point is that that as scared as I am of needles, I practically begged to go back on my Basaglar 15 units once at night because I wasn't afraid to eat. I still wasn't eating crazy food, but I wasn't afraid to eat any carb. I've been terrified to eat carbs since COVID. And he said he thought that would probably be a pretty good option, at least for a while, until my body is just stronger. Because anything I get, including this common cold, this cold would not normally have bothered me. But I've not had a voice since Saturday, and it is now Wednesday. So my numbers are much better. Tonight, I moved into a regular room. Of course, my mom and my sister came right back up. Amanda stayed with me through all of the emergency room stuff. Pam came as soon as she got off work. My mom and my sister got up here. Everybody was with me today. My friend Kimberly was with me today. And it was, despite where I was, it was a lovely birthday because I was alive to see it. So here's the thing, even if your numbers look good, if you feel off, check your ketones. If they're high, don't waste time. Just don't. And don't ignore. Like when I threw up, I said, nope, not chancing this. And that caution, and our school nurse, who's well versed in diabetes, because a lot of diabetic students, they saved my life. So there you go. There's the big 5-2. Happy birthday to me. Take care of yourself. Pay close attention to the warnings with your medication, to the side effects. I was really concerned, but I trusted the professionals even when I voiced my concerns. But my endocrinologist told me that I was not really the target population for those issues. Well, guess what? Here I am, sister. DKA twice. Anyway, hopefully next update, things will be running a little more smoothly. Have a great day. I hope you had a good Valentine's Day. Bye.